meters. Exit to Jalan Kuching.
So if you're using Jalan Kuching, you have to take the main road, to go in front and make a U-turn to go back to Tuan residency.
Make a U-turn on Jalan Kuching.
So you can see here we are in Tuan residency. Seldom you can see this kind of details are provided by the developer, especially this is a like mass market product, 400 to 500 per square foot product. This one first comes up. Can you imagine that? The mail room of Tuan residency. Have you ever seen this kind of mail room before? I mean, not luxury residence lah. Price around 500 per square feet units. You can get this kind of design, this kind of thoughts into the design, into the interior. You can imagine this kind of design is like very majestic, and then you feel like you are in a majestic hotel more than a condo. Well thought in terms of the whole design, the concept and the theme. This is the pool area where you overlooking the infinity pool is overlooking to the Dutamas or the Mont Kiara area. Wow, the gym is quite packed with all the equipment. You can see behind me there's a lot of weight training machines, and then here got 3 treadmills. So it's really packed. You can see the fully use of the space. Medicine ball, kettlebell. So you're working out, right? You are like jogging here, then you see this one is like no view. Actually you can open. You can open and then so that means you still enjoy the view. And then if it's like hot, right, I think probably this is the afternoon sun. So if it's afternoon sun, then if it's hot, then you can cover it up. If you want to look at the scenery, the view, right, then you can open it up while you are doing some jogging. You can see the units here have the whole garden as their balcony. So you can just walk out from here and then go to the gym. So I'm on the other side of the facilities level. Still level 6 on the other side. One side is the pool area facing to the Mont Kiara, Dutamas and Jalan Kuching area. And this area we have the memory lane, the outdoor gym, and of course you can see here is the KL City Center area. You can see the TRX signature tower, KLCC. I pan it slowly so that you can see better on the view behind. One thing I really wanted to highlight is because the details and the design or the character that the developer put into place of the development. You can see a lot of small touches, right, that differentiate this developer or the delivery of this product from the other competitors or other condo developers. The developer actually add in the little touches of this one. This one is like normal tiles, but just add in the little touches of details. So you have like vertical chest press, arm wheel, skywalker, air bike, sky run and hip swing. View is actually very nice, but if I pan it down, you can see a lot of like junk yards or recycle shops. All the area that you can see, which is the non-sexy view that you have in your facilities level. Okay, currently we are in 17th floor. So we can see that the luxuriousness or the majestic design did not come up to the unit area. But of course it's understandable because it's already exceed expectation in terms of the lobby area, the mailbox area, and even the washroom area. And just to remind you one more thing, because this is not a luxury condo. This is a mass market condo which is sell about 400 to 500 per square foot when it launched 3 years ago. So when it comes to comparing the unit floor and the design at the lobby, right, you can feel it's like totally different because the luxury area is at the common area where people see the most. The best impression is actually put in the lobby area, the entrance area. So when you come up to the units, the common area, the corridor, which brings you back to any other common condo design. Very practical, very simple design. Very wide, it's not very wide. I can just touch it with my hand. Probably it's about 4 feet. Probably it's about 4 feet. So the whole floor, right, is a very long corridor. And then this whole floor is about 20 units. So the total development is about 500 over units. Good thing is that, despite you see it's very long, but in case the lift here got any spoil, right, you can still use the lift here, right? Instead of like cutting off the block, like block A, block B, then you cannot cross, right? Anything happen to the lift, you have to just wait. This unit is facing towards, you can see United Point, then Mont Kiara area. Just right in front is the Jalan Kuching, and then along this stretch of shop lots, right, there are a lot of bookshops and also spare part shops. Aircon, power point, and also the piping has been provided. Laminate flooring for the rooms. Then same thing, the wiring and also the piping has been provided. Bathroom, logical. All the shower set fixtures have been provided, and then the light points here, just one point is provided. The middle room can fit a single bed or queen size bed. So just one panel of window. Beyond this side is the aircon. This is the common bathroom. Same thing, same tile, same design, the shower set, and also one light point. This is the smallest room. Can put in wardrobe, and probably if you want to be more spacious, a single bed would be better. If you put a queen size bed, can fit, but of course it will be more tight and narrow. So this area is the yard area, facing downwards. This would be your dry kitchen area where you can put your microwave, your kettle, your rice cooker, your fridge, and then inside you can put like your washing areas. Your sink is here, cutting area is here. Then the other side, maybe you can want to put a hood hob for your cooking purpose. So because units actually facing to Jalan Kuching, the busy highway Jalan Kuching, right? So the window panel that the developer have to consider has to be able to insulate the noise of the highway, the sound of the cars, lorry. The good thing about this area, they cover it up, so from outside in terms of facade point of view, it looks nicer and tidier for owners to put the aircon and compressor here. Can stack it up, all the units over here. Notice there's a lot of echo when I talk inside the unit, so let's go to the open area. I will share with you more about what I think about Tuan residency. Okay guys, let's do a sum up on Tuan Residence. There are three things that I like about the Tuan Residence. First thing is definitely in terms of the price point, it's decent price point, 400 to 500 per square foot. Second thing is because of the location. The location, decent distance to the city. You can go to Paprika area, Dutamas area, Segambut area, KL City area within like probably 10-15 minutes away only. Then the third thing is because of the well thought, the design, the character of the development. You can see a lot of minor touch and a lot of effort or thoughts are being put into the facade, the lobby, even the mailbox, even the washroom, and things like the memory lane, the facility level, the minor touch up that they put on the tiles, the minor design things, right? And then they try to actually brace the gap between
the older generation and the younger ones by putting a lot of traditional games in the memory lane. Okay, then how about in terms of the not so good in terms of the surroundings? You can see surroundings, there's a lot of spare part shops, a lot of car workshop, a lot of car shop. Right beside the development, that's the recycle shop already. So in terms of when you're coming back to your home or you're going out, right, you can see things like this, which is not something everyone would like it, would fancy. In terms of layout, it is very family oriented, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, very standard practical layout. And then of course you can notice that the designs or the decoration or the thoughts being put at the facade, at the lobby area or the facility area are area where people see the most, where people have the first impression. So things like this are not being brought up to the unit level. So why? Because of course in terms of budget and costing, I believe, because this is a mass market condo. Mass market condo which is priced around 400 to 500 per square feet. I think they sell around 400 over 1,000 also 3 years back. So of course when they have this kind of pricing, right, they couldn't put the entire development with this kind of concept and design, which is understandable. If you are to buy this development for investment, it is not one of the best investment grade property that we can recommend, because simply 2 things. Public transportation, there is no MRT or LRT around this area. Second thing is because complementary and the competing products simply are very high competition around this area. So if you want to know more about complementary or competing, what does it mean? How do we define this kind of competition? You can really look back at the criteria that we share on our YouTube channel. We actually pin at the top, the 7 criteria, what are the competing and complementary. And then of course, if you are looking for investment properties, right, there are 7 fundamental, the most important criteria that have to fulfill before that property can be categorized as an investment property. But of course, if you're buying this for your own stay, right, I believe that is really nothing much to be complained. You can see the entrance, the facade, the lobby, the mailbox, even the washroom area are being so well thought. And then in terms of the facility area, right, yeah, they put in a lot of more design, but it's very practical and logical to have this kind of design. And then there are only about 500 over units spread along one block. Of course, they can do 2 blocks, they still maintain 1 whole block, and then 1 floor is about 20 units. Then of course, what I mentioned also, the lift lobby 1 and lift lobby 2 can be used by both wing. Of course, some developer cut it half to differentiate in terms of 2 block, then lesser units, lesser density. But of course, this one, you can also make good use of 2 sides of lift. There are 3 lifts on each wing. So total, if you are in the middle of the block, right, you can use both sides. It means you can access to 6 lifts. And when I check back, the proposed maintenance fee is 28 cents per square feet. So if your unit is about, let's say, average 1,000 square feet, you are paying 280, which is quite decent market rate for new condos. Because new condos, there are condos which are charging 35, 40 cents, 45 cents per square feet. Okay, that's all for the coverage in Tuan residence. If you like the content that we are producing so far, right, whether it's diving, whether it's cooking, whether it's foodie, whether it's car review, please support us with 2 things. Click like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will see you in the next video. See you. Bye bye.